Hey, what's up, you guys? I am here today to break my silence on myself. I am here with a very exciting video. I'm kind of like rebranding right now, so I feel like something that I really wanted to do just to take a little bit of a break from like clothes is kind of talk about me because I'm very important and very interesting actually. I'm a very interesting person. I wanted to do like a little bit of a Q&A. I feel like you kind of have this like sort of like niche category that you want to focus on. People for some reason seem to think that maybe that's all there is to you, and I'm here to share that I am a multifaceted tid person and that I have a lot to share. So I went on Instagram and I like put up like a half naked photo of myself and I was like, ask me questions. And people asked me questions. So I'm here to answer them. Okay? I'm like very interesting and like very like different and unique and like not like other girls. So I am here to expose that about me. So question number one, why are you so handsome? Okay, I don't know. I mean, like, God, I don't know. I actually, like most people, I kind of struggle with like body dysmorphia and like having my off days just like everyone else. I guess I am like other girls. um, yeah, I've especially the past few years, I've had two like kind of like major surgeries in my life that really impacted the way that I looked at myself. One of them was life saving, and the other one was elective surgery. It was plastic surgery. I should do a video on that. Like, not clickbait, my $100,000 luxury surgery. It was NT, so 100,000 Taiwan dollars. But yeah, both of them really changed the way that I looked at myself, and I think I've just always been someone that really strived to be beautiful inside and outside. So why am I so handsome? I think I do a lot of like inner work and that translates to my outer appearance, if you know what I mean. So I guess that's why I'm handsome. When are you coming to New York? So this is so funny because I've like been talking with my roommate like about this a lot, and also recently with one of my best friends from back home. Hey Emily, what's up, girl? Oh my god, I hope you're watching. Like, if you are, leave a comment below, and if I don't see a comment, I'll know that like you're fake. um, I've been really like I've always kind of resonated with New York a bit, right? Okay, but like more recently, I just feel like I've been seeing a lot of like signs that I should go. And I feel like it's a place that I would really enjoy because I like dressing up, right? I've heard from so many people that I've like met in my life that have like spent time or lived in New York, and they've all told me the same exact thing. They're like, I love New York because I just love the culture of dressing up for literally everything. Like, there was a guy that I met one time, and like I was just like at his place like doing like really like wholesome things. Um and he was like telling me how like even when I like went over to his place, even though we were just hanging out like in his apartment, he still like had an outfit put together that was supposed to be like his like I'm lounging at home sort of outfit. And I'm totally like that. I feel like people that know me and have also like come over to my place before know that like I like to put on an outfit for like hosting in my home. uh so yeah, I plan to go to New York very soon after I arrive in San Francisco. Maybe even like I'm arriving in San Francisco in June. Oh my god, announcement video. I'm going back to San Francisco from Taipei. I plan to. I don't plan. I have a ticket to go back to San Francisco in June, and I think I'm going to try and visit New York for the first time in August. So that's going to be really exciting. And like, yeah, I don't know if anyone that follows me lives in New York. Like, hit me up. I'm fun and I'm fresh. Okay. I knew this question was coming, and it was inevitable. Okay, all of the people that follow me on Instagram, I would say 98, 99% are gay men. And this was just, it just comes with the territory. So this next question is top or bottom? Top or bottom? Um, I would call myself a performer. I can do it all, okay? Do I have a preference? I do. I have a preference. But can I do whatever? You betcha. I can and I have. And if you want to experience it, I have a long wish list of items which you can purchase in order to have that very personalized experience for you. So if you want to know if I'm a top or bottom, bitch, buy me this jacket from Fendace and I'll give you an answer. You will find out. Thank you. All right, and on to the next question, which is so different yet so similar. Cuts or uncuts? Woof. We won't answer that. This next one, we actually have two questions from one person. So sweet and so inquisitive. What is your favorite food? And then we also have, what is your favorite song today? Okay, my favorite food. This has changed. I don't have the same diet that I used to pre-surgery. So my favorite food currently, I mean, I eat oatmeal every single day. If I don't eat oatmeal, I will be a very cranky person. I make sure that I get my oatmeal with bananas, cinnamon, cashews, almonds, walnuts, turmeric, pumpkin seeds, sometimes goji berries, maybe a little bit of chocolate too, flaxseed meal, and peanut butter. So yeah, I would say my favorite food is oatmeal, but aside from that, like a treat yourself sort of like meal, I really love burritos. I love beans. Oh, sorry. You know what? Taco Bell bean and cheese burritos. Period. End of story. Don't argue with me. You're telling me it's not real Mexican food. I'm telling you they never said it was. Like, Taco Bell is a category on its own. It's not trying to be Mexican food. It never will be Mexican food. But dare I say, maybe it's a little bit better. I don't know. Taco Bell. Oh, and no onions. That's nasty. Raw. Why do I want raw onions in my burrito? What kind of monster just eats diced up raw onions? That's nasty as fuck. And then what is my favorite song today? I don't know about today, but lately I've been on this song One Last Kiss by Utada Hikaru. She is my queen, my idol. I realized the other day that I am an Utada gay. Like, she is like kind of like the Mariah Carey of Japan. Like, her vocals are on another level. If you don't know about her, I would highly recommend that you find some songs by her. But some ones that I can recommend: Sanctuary, one of her most popular songs. I said One Last Kiss, right? One Last Kiss is the one I've been listening to recently. Sanctuary is one that I would recommend, and another one by her that I really like. I don't know, there's so many. Deep River, that's the one that came to mind right now, so check her out. Ooh, okay, this one's kind of a fun one. What's your nationality? So I might get this question wrong because I never know the difference between nationality and ethnicity, but I was born in America, in San Francisco, and I lived there basically my whole life up until like my 20s, and then I started kind of going around, and I lived in Taiwan for the past 2 years. But San Francisco is like my hometown, and then as for my family, From what I know, which is not much, I think my dad is full Salvadoran, and my mom is half Salvadoran, half Guatemalan, which would make me 75% Salvadoran, 25% Guatemalan. Um, so yeah, so basically full Central American. I have done my DNA test before, and I was like 24% Spanish and like 44% Native American or something, which checks out because, Latinos are all like mixes of Spanish and Native American. I think I look very European. I definitely have a lot of like Spanish DNA coming out, but I am full Central American with, I guess, a very strong Spanish influence. All right, next question. Why do you want to leave Taiwan? Okay, this one's a little bit tricky. It's so many different reasons. Um, Coming down to want and also need. I've been a little I've been in a little bit of a tricky situation lately where my money has just been slowly bleeding out of my pockets, until I had to begin working again here in Taiwan. And God bless this country for all it has done for me. But for the type of work that I do not make enough money to sustain this view that I have. Bitch, this view is expensive. Okay, this view doesn't pay for itself. Someone's out here making money for this view. And let me tell you, um, I have been waiting for a very long time for investments that I have made to pick up, and those investments are probably going to take longer than I anticipated. And so it's just not energetically feasible for me to continue grinding as hard as I am right now. So I need to go back to a place where I know I can make a lot of money and just like recenter, reset my life. So that's the financial reason. The second reason is I've been wanting to leave for a long time actually. A year ago, I had planned to. Ooh, sorry, my. Mm, oh, if y'all could see the way I'm sitting right now, my foot is. Okay. I have been planning to leave for almost a year now, and it just kept getting delayed, for so many different reasons. And I think it's just time. It's time that I go back and see my family, see my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma. They all want to see me, and also just my friends and stuff. Taiwan was never a home for me. It was always supposed to just be like a vacation spot. So the fact that I've been here for 2 years is amazing. It's an opportunity not a lot of people get just because of like visa stuff. And also, I was here for so long because Taiwan hasn't had COVID up until like 2 months ago. So it was just like the place to be, I guess. But why do I want to leave Taiwan? It's just time. It's time for me to move on with my life. I am not the type of person that enjoys stagnancy, and lately I've been feeling pretty stagnant here. So it's time for me to move on and create the rest of my life, which sadly but also amazingly isn't going to take place in this country. The world is too big for me to just stay here and never leave. And our final question: have you ever fallen in love? I find myself to be a very particular person, and I'm still kind of understanding how I feel about love. I think it's different for all of us. But I just don't feel romantic feelings towards people. Like, I kind of joke around with my friends about this, but like, it's also true. Like, I feel like I have a lot of like fuckboy DNA because like I will just meet like a lot of people, and if I don't feel anything from it, like I don't pursue anything. So I think I've done things out of love before, um because when I feel it, I think I feel it really strongly, really deeply. Like, it's just a very obvious feeling for me. I don't think I ever really need to find out whether or not I like someone. I think I know pretty deeply when I do. So have I ever fallen in love? I think I've had moments where I thought I was in love, and looking back, I realized it was a really superficial connection, a really superficial sort of like childlike want. I think, looking back on past experiences that I've had like a few years ago, I've done things out of the thoughts of being in love, but I wouldn't say I was in love. And I don't know when you find out what it means to be in love. I don't know. I'm still like a child when it comes to like romance and all of that. I've never had a boyfriend. I've never been on a date. I've never been asked on a date, which is also like, at least let me reject someone. Like, damn. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more, and I'll probably do a Q&A like more into the future when I have like even more, of a following. But this was like a nice little intimate get together. Thank you to the people that asked me. It means a lot because it's like, oh, you want to know about me? You have questions. If you want to, like, no pressure, but like support me. Like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. It's like good for like the algorithm or whatever. So yeah, thanks, and yeah.